Good Tuesday evening time. Take a look here at your weather webcast video. And of course, today we had another hot and humid day, although it wasn't too warm out there. Actually, take that back because we had temperatures only warm up into the 70s, but the humidity levels at about 90 to 100% made it feel much warmer than what it actually was. And of course, we had a few of these isolated popcorn thunderstorms developing as they hit the mountain ranges there again this afternoon. And that's going to be the pattern that we're going to be in over the next several days, so just kind of get used to that. Here's a little closer in view, and you can see these very isolated popcorn type storms, what we call them the popcorn thunderstorms, that develop. They just pop up, develop, and rain themselves out across a small area and then move off towards the east and fade there. And that's basically, again, the pattern that we're going to be in over the next several days. The more active weather is off the Atlantic coast right now with a disturbance. You can see this is possibly developing just a little bit more and strengthening into what could be a tropical system coming up, but we're going to monitor that. We'll have more on that in just a second, but more isolated activity developing off to our west where the boundaries are set up more. So basically we're dealing with the warmer air and the humid air as well, and that's leading to these afternoon isolated storms as the temperature hits that magic number, which is usually around 84, 85 degrees or so. Then you get the lift in the clouds and the convection needed to create these storms to develop. Now here's your temperature map. You can see all that warm air streaming on off towards the north and east, some cool air on the back side of that. That's where your boundary is off towards the west. So you can see way away from our area. That's where the main trigger of showers and storms are. But around here, we're also got our own little boundary as we have some cool air moving in from the east into the northeast. And that's allowing these temperatures to cool down only into the 70s for highs, while the warmer subtropical air is well off to our west and to our south as well. And that boundary layer there is why we're getting these isolated storms developing right along that. So that will continue over the next several days. Now for tonight, we'll be seeing temperatures dropping down into the upper 50s to lower 60s with basically partly to mostly cloudy skies, and again, can't rule out an isolated shower. Now here's your wider view. You can see the big boundary where our big storm system is, again, way off to our west. And then we're getting some of these isolated storms here developing along in a little closer here, as there's no real triggers across the southeast to really expand this more or to get any organized convection to develop. So over the next several days, we'll see that continuing as we're looking at, again, isolated storms in the afternoon, then those fade on out, and then throughout the day on Thursday we'll have more developing. Now as this frontal boundary tries to get a little closer to the area on Friday, we could see a little more enhanced chance of seeing some scattered showers and storms moving to the area then. Now high temperatures on Wednesday will be making it up into the mid to upper 80s overall with partly cloudy skies as well. So evening thunder showers, mostly cloudy skies, 61 degrees for tonight, 86 for your Wednesday, partly cloudy skies, maybe an isolated storm possible up there again with a northerly wind 5 to 15 miles per hour. And then take a look here at your severe weather threat coming up on Wednesday. Not a big chance, but a small threat of some hail developing there, so we'll continue to monitor that. Here's the storm system we're going to be monitoring off the Atlantic coast there. Hurricane Center is watching that one for possible subtropical storm development there. Could be named Alex coming up, but we'll watch that as it's getting closer to the coast now, so it may be run out of time before it's actually named. Your UV index forecast will be at 8 for your Wednesday. It means it's very high. It means you can burn within 15 to 20 minutes, so make sure you wear your sunscreen, SPF 15 or greater, especially between the hours of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Here's your 7-day forecast showing us just an isolated storm or two coming up Wednesday and Thursday. A little better chances of some showers and storms on Friday with a cold front that gets closer to the area, and then those fade out for your Saturday, and then another better chance is that front tries to lift back towards the north on Sunday. And then right now, Memorial Day just has about a 30% chance of an isolated storm or two, but overall, not too bad. It's going to remain humid and pretty warm for the next 7 days, but overall, no real major chances of rain, but some good chances coming up for us on Friday and again on Sunday. Let's look at your webcast for now. We'll see you back here tomorrow.